Yes, sir. What's up, good people? It's your boy, the boy Henry Heck, back at it again with another video. And today I will be giving my thoughts, or some thoughts, on the Concord beta that took place this weekend. I had a great time, but firstly and foremostly, I'd like to speak on the negatives of the game. It's no surprise we've seen all the titles on YouTube claiming that Concord is DOA, Concord is in trouble, etc. due to the low player count on PC. But aside from that, low player count on PC doesn't really affect me. I have a small clip of actually how long it took me to get into matches, which was almost instantaneous. It's as fast as a PlayStation 5 loads, if I may say myself. But the first issue I have with the game is the character designs are boring. They look uninspired. There are probably 3 characters in the whole game that look cool from what we've seen so far. I don't know what they were smoking when they decided to make these characters look the way they do. Like I said, none of them look cool. They kind of look boring. At least with Overwatch and Valorant and these other team hero shooters, the characters actually look cool. Because firstly, when I hop into a game, I'm gonna go for the character I think that looks the coolest, and then I will assess the abilities, the weapon they use, etc. Ain't none of that really happened in this game. I just picked based on the trailer. I knew I wanted to play Star Child. I played Star Child, and then when I couldn't pick Star Child, I picked Roka, which is who I primarily play as. Cool character to play as. She's pretty much plays like a hunter from Destiny with a rocket launcher. Cool gameplay mechanics. And as far as the looks, that can be rectified with the outfits. They can release various costumes, outfits, armor sets, or whatever, and fix the unattractive looks to these characters. I mean, and it's not even about characters being beautiful or fan service, which some people had said you gotta have fan. Not necessarily. You can have an ugly female character that still looks cool. You know what I mean? So them being beautiful or sexually attractive is not what I speak to when I say attractive. They just, the way the characters look don't pull you into them. It doesn't make him. It doesn't entice the player to pick them. You really just going off the abilities, most likely. Secondly, my issue with the game is while you're in a match, when you're playing like Call of Duty or another game, there are these cues, these kind of dopamine hits you get while you're playing to let you know you're doing well and to motivate you to continue doing well. When you enter into a score streak, an announcer says something, your character says something exciting, something flashes across the screen, you'll see a medal pop up on the left or right side of the screen. And this game doesn't have that. There is kind of like a kill counter on the left. I think it's on the left side. I can't really remember right now. And it shows up there in small text, but you can't really, it's no big deal when you go on a streak. It's no celebration when you go on a streak. And anytime in the PvP and you streaking, it ought to be a celebration because that displays your skill and it's motivating. Thirdly, my issue is after the match, they don't put the scorecard right in front of your face. It's all kind of objectives and nonsense, participation trophy style menus to let you know you did well, you hit this goal, you hit that goal. But I want to see kills, assists, deaths, front row. I don't want to have to click a button to go over there. That should be first and foremost in a PvP style shooter. Show all this other objective nonsense on a PvE game. Those people care about that kind of stuff. As a PvP player, who gives a darn about all this other random earning up this, player level? Who cares? I want to see kills. I want to see assists. I want to see deaths. Let me know how well I did against this other team. I don't care how well I did as far as earning up a battle. I don't care. That's irrelevant to me. And fourthly, after the match, there is no kind of MVP situation whatsoever. There's no, what's it called when you're on Overwatch? Play of the game. There's no play of the game. None of these things to let the player that did the best know they did the best. No type of celebration whatsoever. It is nonsense. It is nonsense. If you wanted to do that, should have just made a PvE game. PvP players don't care about that kind of stuff that they're trying to show. The stuff we want to see, MVP, play of the game, scorecard at front row center. Front row center. That's what we want to goddamn see. All this other, it's nonsense. It's nonsense in the game like this. We want to do killing. We going straight for killing. We playing for killing. For killing. Now, all this stuff can be added in, of course. That with kill cam can be added in. Scorecard being front page, added in. MVP, added in. Play of the game, added in. You know, those are things as a PvP first person shooter. I wouldn't say enthusiast, but I play a lot. I play a lot of that. So I like to see a lot of that, and they can add that in, and I hope that they do. You know, I really and truly hope that they do. Another thing that I like to see, and you know, what really brought my attention to this is how all the people are obsessed now with the player count on the beta, which I've not seen nothing like this before in a game. I don't know if on PC this has always been the case. I don't really keep up on the comings and goings of PC situations. It's not interesting to me. But what I would like to see, and this goes for all multiplayers that will be available on PlayStation, I like to see PlayStation step up. We've seen them step up, so we now have a rating system of our own. I like to see them step up and produce a player count system. You can do it for whatever. The same thing Steam got, PlayStation should invest in for the PlayStation ecosystem. So we don't have to run to see what PC doing to see the health of a game as far as player base. Because like I said, I've not seen this before with any other game. People are so obsessed with the player count during a beta for a game. You know, and not to make excuses, because that player count is low from what I've seen. I was trying to see how quick they was able to get into matches on PC. Wasn't able to, but on PlayStation it's pretty swift. You know what I mean? So I would like to see that, and it's not necessarily a negative on. Well, the low player count is a negative, but you know, it's more so aimed at, you know, PlayStation and what they can do as far as letting the people know that people are playing the game or people aren't playing the game. But that's all for right now. I will catch y'all in the next one.